Hello, my name is AlexFili. This is my video about Magic Carpet 2 The Netherworlds. In 1994, the company known as Bullfrog, who were famous for making Theme Park and Theme Hospital, released a game called Magic Carpet. This was one of the first CD games that I ever owned. This game was successful enough to spawn two sequels, one being Hidden Worlds, which was an expansion to the original game, and Magic Carpet 2, which is a standalone game in its own right. So, how does the game work? In the games you play as a wizard, and you have around 24 spells to choose from. Gameplay is mostly centered around mouse and keyboard, so you assign one spell to the left mouse button and one spell to the right mouse button. You can change these spells at any time. The main in-game currency you can find is called mana. You can get mana by killing monsters or attacking enemy castles. With the possession spell you can claim any mana that you find. Mana is important because not only does it dictate how many times you can fire a spell at one time, it also enables you to use higher level spells such as Volcano and Meteor. So what happens in a typical level? Well, you start with a few spells, namely the Fireball, which is your basic offensive attack, Possession, which allows you to claim mana and claim towns, and you also have the Castle ability. The Castle is important because once you cast it, it acts as your respawn point for when you die. If you die and you don't have a castle, then it's game over. The castle is also important because it acts as your stronghold for your mana, so any mana you do claim gets taken there by balloons. Monsters or enemy wizards can attack your castle and this will scatter your mana around the map, so you need to defend it as much as possible. Some examples of spells include the Lightning Bolt, which is a constant wave of energy which homes in on enemies and destroys them pretty quickly. You've got the Meteor, which does a large amount of damage and has a wide area of effect. You've got the Shield ability, which protects you from damage. You've got the Healing ability, which heals your health. And then there's spells that affect the terrain, such as the Crater, which creates a hole in the map. The Volcano, which generates a destructive volcano, which spews lava, which deals continuous damage to enemies in their castles. And you've also got multiplayer aimed spells, such as the All-Seeing Eye, which shows you where the enemy wizards are. And Summon Army, which allows you to summon demon skeletons and wyverns to terrorize your enemies. Magic Carpet 2 takes this to another level by having 3 versions of every spell. This allows you to build up your experience and unlock stronger versions of spells. For monsters you have flying dragons, land-based dragons which don't fly. You've also got apes, trolls, wyverns which are particularly strong, and you've got annoying enemies like birds, bees. In Magic Carpet 2 you've got zombies that can steal your spells, and you also have sea serpents, hydras. The enemy wizards can create their own castles, which is where their mana is stored. Some wizards also drop spells when they die, which you can pick up and add to your arsenal. They can also do several other things, such as claim mana as their own, and they can also cast spells. In story mode there's a linear amount of levels. In each level your goal is to either destroy all the enemies or destroy certain buildings. In the sequel you get voiceovers guiding you towards certain objectives, whereas in Magic Carpet 1 it's more of a sandbox kind of game. Once you've got enough mana, you've completed the level and you can leave at any time. As well as the original releases on the PC, Magic Carpet was also ported to the PlayStation 1 and is also available to play on the PlayStation 3 as part of the PlayStation Network's back catalogue. There is also a form of land-based multiplayer in which up to 8 people can play against each other. Overall, this is a brilliant game, and I would really recommend anyone to give it a go, especially if they're into Magic, first-person shooters, and real-time strategy games. Right now you can pick up Magic Carpet 1 and Magic Carpet 2 on www.gog.com. Usually they sell for $6, and they can also be 66% off in the GOG sales. So if these go on sale, I would recommend you pick them up as soon as you can. Thanks for watching the video. If you've got any comments, please leave them below. See you next time.